You're supporting the fact that Huda did not post about the racist comments made to Shelly and Alandria because you quote, they could have also posted about it. You're wrong. They all get their phone back at the same time. So Shelly being voted off first does not mean that she got access to her phone to see the racist comments. When you are that close to the finals, they don't give you your phone back until the finalists are announced. And this has been discussed by multiple Love Island castmates in the past. So all of them at one time got their phones back, and Alandria and Shelly were getting a lot of racist comments. And a lot of racist comments. I remember my entire For You page was filled with them and in their comments. And so they went to their friend and they said, hey, you have a large platform. Do you mind posting something about bullying? Telling your fans to lay off on us. We're all friends, and somehow your fans don't think that we are. Huda's sitting up there saying that she loves them down. She adores them. She's so excited for them to meet her kids. Hey, can you post something about not being racist towards us? And Huda looked them in the eyes and said, yes, I will do that. But just like Huda always does, she makes a lot of empty promises that she does not follow through with because she is a gaslighter and she manipulates and only uses people when they're good for her. So she got out of the villa and her head got filled and she said, wait, I actually don't need these people. I'm going to go on a podcast and lie about my experience. And even Andy Cohen clocked it. He said, I didn't see any of the bullying. Can you explain it? And she couldn't. She deflected. But the problem isn't, oh, Shelly and Alandria also could have posted something. Because they did post something. However, they went to their friend and said, hey, you have a larger platform. Can you post for us? She said yes, and she didn't do it because she cared more about herself. She responded, I had so much going on. So much going on is worth more than the racist, hateful comments that your friend is getting. And if you side with her, then I just have to assume that you're a shitty friend in your day-to-day life. If my friend right now, and I don't even have a large platform, said, hey, Em, I'm getting really bullied at school, or I'm getting really bullied at my job. Can you stick up for me? And I could help her out in any way. That is my number one priority if it's leaving you distraught. If it's leaving you depressed, if it's leaving you sad, yeah, no, I will do everything I can because I care as your friend about the impact that my fans or anyone in my circle is having on your life. And Huda knew that they were getting these comments and then proceeded to go on a Call Her Daddy podcast and say that she was bullied by every cast member in that villa, that people mistreated her, that people were so mean to her. What she could have said if she was a good friend was, I felt bullied. This is why I felt bullied. However, Shelly and Alandria were not bullies. I love them down. They're my favorite people. She didn't do that. She said everyone but Amaya was her friend. And so by that, it caused this huge forest fire to then lead from racist, hateful comments to now everyone dogpiling on two girls that she then goes on the reunion and says, no, I love them. And I'm not saying that Shelly and Alandria are perfect. None of these people are, if you're going to put them on paper. But y'all need to realize that Huda is a gaslighter. And at the end of the day, she only cares about herself. And the reunion definitely showed that.